Hi everyone, my name is Leslie and I'm from the Duluth branch of the Gwinnett County Public Library Systems. I'm here to show you today a new fun twist on a 4th of July classic recipe. Today's recipe calls for ingredients you can find all over your kitchen. Half a cup of cooking oil, 1 box of white cake mix, sparkler candles. Alternately, you could also use the rope of a black licorice, half a cup of water, 4 egg whites, white cake frosting, 1 cup of sour cream, a jumbo smoothie straw, a Ziploc bag in case of a funnel, a champagne flute in case you don't have cookie cutters, red and blue food dye, pop rocks, and 3 loaf baking pans. We're also going to be using light butter as well as some flour. More on that a little later. And now for the fun part. We're going to take our 4 egg whites and start to mix it with all of our other ingredients to mix. We're going to take our 1 cup of sour cream. I'm just going to take my handy dandy measuring cup here. I'm going to fill it to the brim with the 1 cup of daisy, dollop of daisy. And we're just going to mix that right in. Now, I love sour cream, so this is probably my favorite part, to be honest. We're going to take our half cup of water and add that as well, and our half cup of cooking oil. And don't forget the 1 box of white cake mix. And now we mix. And what you want to aim for is just a very moist consistency. And start looking like you're mixing this for the cake. Now that I've mixed my mixture for about 2 minutes, I've gone ahead and switched over to my handy dandy whisk, and we're just going to mix for an additional 2 minutes. And if you have an automated mixer, you would mix on medium level for 2 to 4 minutes. Don't forget to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. And now we're going to prepare our 3 loaf baking tins. So we'll start with brushing them with a little bit of butter all around until they're nice and buttery. And we'll follow this with some light dusting of flour. Alternately, you can use a cooking spray, such as Pan, to prepare these. And you want to follow the butter with a light dusting of flour. As so. And now we're going to split our cake batter into 3 even parts. And of course, we're feeling festive, so we need to add food coloring to 2 of these portions. In honor of the 4th of July holiday, we have with us some blue food color, and of course, you can't forget the red food color. And now we're just going to mix in the beautiful color. Of course, the red is for our 13 stripes. And of course, we are now mixing our beautiful blue to match the beautiful American skies. We're gonna add a little bit more blue just to get that wonderful, beautiful navy blue color. I do love the sky blue color, but we want it just a little bit more concentrated. Now that we've preheated our oven and we have our wonderful colors ready, we will now put them to bake. We'll put them to bake for 18 to 23 minutes. We'll just keep checking on these babies. They look wonderful. Now, after 23 minutes, we're set to go. We're just gonna hit clear. And look at our beautiful red, white, and blue Americana style. And now we're just going to give them a couple of minutes to cool down, and then we'll start with the actual formation of the firecrackers. And as we get ready to prepare the actual firecrackers, we'll go ahead and cut off the top using a bread knife. This one came with our set at home. And we're just going to lay the loaf on the side, and we're going to cut off a little bit, just to kind of give it an even shape. If you have cookie cutters that are about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, this is where you would use it to go ahead and cut out the firecracker from our 3 loaves. I don't have a cookie cutter, so I'm going to improvise. With me, I have a champagne flute. It's about 1 inch, 1.5 inches. So I'm just gonna take that, turn it upside down, and we're going to cut out 3 shapes. At this point, you might be left with something like this. So all you need to do at this point is just flip this on its side and cut by 2. You can do it a little bit slow, that way we can maintain the shape. And the idea of this is that we're gonna create 2 firecrackers out of it. And you'll see what I mean when you see the final cut. And now we'll be preparing the glue to the firecracker. Since I don't have a funnel, I've just gotten a bit creative. Found a Ziploc bag in my kitchen, and we're just going to fill it with the frosting, and we're going to squeeze out the frosting glue onto these lovely firecracker pieces. Remember, what you probably want is red, white, and blue, not blue, white, and red. It's a personal preference, but it's totally your choice. And we're just going to place the white between the red and the blue. And of course, don't forget your bloom at the very top of the firecracker. What I want you to do is take that smoothie jumbo straw and just put it right on in here. And you may collect a little cake in there. And what you want to do at this point is take your pop rocks. Now this is going to be your pop in your firecrackers. And the easy way to do this is to just kind of rip a hole there on a corner and try to shoot them down the middle of this straw, like so. Can you see that? And if some fall out, that's totally fine. It still can be decor. And it, again, you want to just pull that out very slowly. And the easiest way to add the pop rocks would be to just shoot them right on down in that hole there. And if you get some out of on the plate, it's totally fine. And we're just going to repeat this process. Nothing to it, just slow and steady. Remember, you're cutting into the firecracker, but not all the way through. So just try to calculate that. See, a little bit of cake has come out. And again, just take your pop rocks and stuff them in there. You want to stop until you get to the white area. And once more. And again. And stuff that with pop rocks. It's certainly a nice popping surprise to whoever's enjoying this. And this is totally optional, But if you want an extra sweet kick, you can take your Pop Rocks all the way to the top, or you could go ahead and seal off that hole with some frosting, like so. Again, personal preference. I'm gonna stuff 2 with frosting, and the rest I'm gonna do to the top with Pop Rocks. And I do have a combination of the red Pop-Tarts as well as the blue. The Pop Rocks are so delicious. Last but not least, of course, these are called firecrackers. And as I mentioned earlier, the substitute for our sparkler candles, which I bought these, can be black licorice. You can take it apart and just add a little string, or if you want to add a little bit more pizzazz, you can just stick that right on in there, and you can add a little more heat to this wonderful treat. And just be careful, but you know, you can always go ahead and set these alight. Ta-da! A wonderful take and delicious tasty take on a popping new holiday classic. I don't know what's brighter, these fireworks or the smiles you'll get from this wonderful dessert. Thank you so much for joining me on this wonderful journey. I'm sure you all, with your expertise, have much more experience than I do. But as a beginner, I don't think I did too bad. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Please subscribe to our YouTube page, and don't forget to support us here at Gwinnett County Public Libraries. Greetings and happy 4th of July to everyone from Leslie at Duluth and Gwinnett County Public Library Systems family.